highlight thing that was getting boring and we didn't know what we were talking about. But I have a new topic.
Okay.
If you want to keep going, unless you want to check that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that battery's still good.
It's hot in here.
I know. Yeah, battery's still good.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
5 minutes.
Let me blow my nose. Hold on.
Okay.
You can.
I
turn
feel
up the
like
timer.
maybe you could have. Okay.
Well, hold on.
So while he blows his nose, we're probably gonna maybe mute that or maybe not. Okay.
Why would you laugh
Oh,
at
I
me?
didn't know why you rub the top of your nose.
Well, because I push so hard and I blow so hard, sometimes it gets a little bit of
That-
moisture
I'm
gets
sorry,
up here.
I regret asking.
I don't know what to do about that. Let me get rid of this. We'll get it.
And we're back.
It's frame safe.
Another 5 at 5.
Oh, that's another highlight.
What?
Doing the commercials.
Oh,
or like
yeah.
the commercial.
Okay, yeah. So 5 at 5, 5 minutes at 5 o'clock. We're batching these up in case you have not been able to tell.
Been wearing the same thing for weeks.
Yeah, I'm Lauren Lane.
I'm Anthony Ladon.
Yes, and the 5 at 5 is where we talk about nothing, even though we always intend to talk about something. I think
Right.
we just accepted that it doesn't really go that way.
No.
So on that note, we're going to continue what we've been doing for the past 2 5 at 5s, which is talking about highlights, because he has one more, and that is Anthony.
Got my first couple of acting gigs,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty sweet, and it's easier than I would have ever imagined. I did an AT&T commercial, which is pretty. I'm not like it was a non-speaking role. Let's just be clear. But it was fun. They picked me up. I mean, they found my profile on this website where people go to get acting gigs, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to do this? We're only considering you for this part." And I said,
Right? Like, how does that happen? Like, you just randomly put your name out, and they're like, it's yours if you want it.
"Yeah, just a name and a headshot."
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "We want him." And
And you know what? I think they actually, I'm hijacking this.
go for it.
I think they may have watched the 5 at 5s because the
Oh.
person that reached out to him said, hey, I saw your videos. And she was probably talking about some of your shows. But
She
it
might have
also-
been.
It also could have been this.
Yeah, it could have been.
Could have been. We
Her
don't
name
know.
was Ellen. She
Mhm.
was lovely to work with.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
And in this commercial, he had a fake family, which I just find so amusing because we're not really on the kid track, and he always gets these dad roles. That's been a delight. Most of the interest that he gets is for like fun-loving dad or.
Yeah, I didn't get that role for fun-loving dad, but
Yeah,
I
I don't
was
think you
second.
Do you think it's because you weren't fun enough or you weren't dad enough?
Or loving enough.
It was definitely that one. It was probably that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was your highlight. Do you have anything else? Because then I'm going to derail this topic.
No, go for it. I think it's already derailed.
It usually is. Okay. So my idea that we could talk about, and I didn't tell him this. So as we're recording this, it's November, and some
The
of you writers among you
Oh,
may
yes.
know that November is National Novel Writing Month, also known as
NaNoWriMo.
And it's a really cool thing. It's actually something that I looked into years ago, well before I actually seriously wanted to be an author. But at the time, I wanted to be a writer. A friend introduced me to this, and it's basically where a bunch of writers get together, and it's kind of an online community. And the goal is to write 50,000 words in a month, which is it's a short novel, but it's a very good starting point if you want to write. There's a lot of support there. You can get blogs or blog posts. There's sponsors for it. And it's just kind of cool to know that there are, I think, thousands of people doing the same thing. I've done it a couple times in the past if I'm at a point in my writing where I can actually start a new project. This month I actually can. And I'm not going to tell you the title yet because I think it's tentative, but it's a book that I will hopefully, if all goes well, be releasing in March of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Title TBD, or TBA, I guess. But this guy is also doing NaNoWriMo,
I am.
which is, I think, very exciting.
I'm a few days behind, but I'm doing it.
I'm really behind. So I was saying the goal is 50,000.
Mhm.
It's currently the 8th, so we should be roughly almost a third of the way through. I've written 200 words, so I don't know.
I've written 1,700 words. That was 2 days of writing
Mm-hmm.
for 45 minutes each day.
Well, and I think we both always assume that we're going to write while we travel. So it's like, oh, on the airplane, I have a 6-hour plane ride, which we did when we went to California.
Right.
And you're like, oh, I could write 2,000 words in that time at least. And then you think when you're actually at the destination, so in our case, we were staying with family, And it's always like, oh, I'll get up really early before everybody else and write 2,000 words.
No.
Never happens. Really never happens. So that's a little disappointing. But I think we'll turn it around.
Well, we only have to write. I mean, I only have to write like 2,500 words a day to catch up. I think something like that. And you probably only have to write 3,000 a day.
Yeah, true.
I mean, well, you've had some days where it's like 5, 10.
Yeah.
I mean, not that that's sustainable.
The point is we need to pick it up a little bit.
You see what happens when you throw numbers out and then all of a sudden it just goes into the little black box and
Yeah,
I
and you
start
see how I
spitting out.
shut down because
Yeah.
I don't really do the numbers.
Yeah.
That's a big part of our relationship.
our love life is on fire.
It's so on fire. So hot.
This is the 4th time this week that you've said that exact statement.
Gross. Okay, well, this timer's going off in 5 seconds. Thank God. And 2, 1. Yes. Shut that one down. Okay, let's take a break.
Okay. No, I thought you were.
No, I was waving at the camera.
I don't want to leave you hanging. No, I mean,
This is an intentional one.
That's an intentional
Yeah.
one? Okay.
I like how you got your back swinging to that one.
Well, I didn't want to. Okay.